Hi guys! It's been a while since I talked to the camera. I was mostly doing the draw with me videos for the last weeks, but now we're gonna do something different. I had like an idea for this week's. So I see a lot of like sketchbook tour video and stuff like that, and I personally don't really have a sketchbook. I'm a bad artist, I know, but like I have a sketchbook, but it's really a sketchbook. Like it's not pretty like all the sketchbook I see on YouTube or other artists like Instagram page, and it always kind of freaked me out a little. Like I feel like an imposter kind of because I don't have a beautiful sketchbook. But yeah, so this week my goal is to work in my sketchbook every day of the week, and to do that I set like a specific prompt for every day, and that's what I'm going to share with you, so you can also use those prompts to do your own like 1 week sketchbook kind of challenge thing. So today we're gonna do a still life. So I'm gonna be using this sketchbook. It's what's the brand? Ohuhu. I don't know, it's like a random sketchbook I found on Amazon. And yeah, it comes with this, so like your paint doesn't go through, but I never had any problems. I kind of like it because of the size of the pages, and also like you can tear them apart. Like I don't know, I don't think you can really see, but yeah, overall it's like a pretty good sketchbook, I think. Kind of satisfied with it. The only thing that annoys me is like it's so huge that I don't know how I can ever like finish it, given that I never really sketchbook. So the first thing I want to introduce you is the account Still Here, Still Life, if you don't know yet what it's about. So in this account, every week they introduce a new image reference, and then you can use their hashtag to submit your own version on Instagram. And then it doesn't have to be like only like painting or anything. Like you can see some people do like crochet or something. Like there's many mediums you can use and really like make the prompt your own or something. Yeah. So like this week the image was this one, for example. So I'm just gonna find an image that I like, and then we're gonna go with this. I think I kind of like this cake, so we're gonna go with this.
파도 소리 가득한 검은 돌길을 따라 걷다 마주한 제주 바다 아름다운 풍경에 눈물이 차올라 있을 거야 한숨 자고 나면 좋은 날 올 거야 지나고 나면 문 닫는 곳곳마다 옥색의 푸른 바다 드넓게 펼쳐진 이곳에 마음이 쉬어간다 그동안 얼마나 힘들었나 좋은 날 올 거야 지나고 나면 문 닫는 곳곳마다 옥색의 푸른 바다 드넓게 펼쳐진 이곳에 마음을 두고 간다
So one thing I would recommend when working in your sketchbook is really like trying different mediums all together at the same time. Like doing mixed media art is really a good way to like spark your creativity maybe, or like give you other ideas, and also like experiment with texture. And when you do that, like also have like no expectations of how it's gonna look like. Like I know that for me, for a long time I didn't want to use my sketchbook because I was seeing like all those sketchbook tours and everything is so pretty and aesthetic, and then it looks like a final piece. It doesn't even look like a sketch. So I was really like not confident, or like I didn't like sketchbooking because my sketches always looked bad. But like I think that's the point of a sketch actually. Like you don't it doesn't have to be pretty. Like your sketchbook can be your own and you don't show it at all on like anywhere. Like when I studied graphic design, I was sketching everything I was doing, but it's really like outlines. It's nothing like finished or beautiful. So I think studying graphic design actually helped me be more at peace with this, or like not more confident, because like I don't think my skills in art are better because I studied graphic design. Maybe though, but like it's more that like I take it for what it is now. It's really a sketchbook for me where I try new things, and then like if it's pretty then fine, but if it's not, then like I didn't ruin anything. So yeah, I think that's what I want you to take from this video, because you're gonna see some days I didn't really like what I did, but I didn't feel bad about it either. Like I tried something and that day didn't work, and that's it. Like maybe next time I try it's gonna be better. Who knows? So yeah. Today we're gonna do page number 2 of the sketchbook, and we're gonna use Pinterest, which is my number one, like the place I look the most. So I kind of have no idea of what I want to do, but on my Pinterest I have in my save tags I have like I have inspiration, like little boards that I made. Alright, so this is my inspiration the place where I save everything I think is interesting. So there's a lot of plants. Okay, I think I found, so I think I'm just gonna draw like a variety of small objects that I saved. So we're gonna start with this. I don't really have any black marker that I like, so if you have any recommendation, I'm looking to buy some.
There's nothing wrong with that. Trippy, yeah, we all lose track. I wouldn't mind it if I find it. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't have to be an acrobat. I wouldn't mind it. Should I find it? All my life, it's been up and down, but always comes back to you. Didn't ask for any favors. It seems too late. Love is strong, but some things you don't want to pass on. Didn't ask for any favors. You don't know me the way that I know you. Tell me what you like. Please tell me what you like. There's nothing wrong with that.
So this is the day that didn't went that well. I like doing like usually I use if I'm painting, I'm gonna use the rest of my paint and just like spread it on a page, and then I'll try to draw something over it. And so that's kind of what I tried to do there. But that day, I mean, I don't think I was feeling it. And also usually what I do is that I stamp a paper over my palette, like where I put all my color. So it's not as controlled as now what you're gonna see me do. So I think it helps me like find out some shapes and things to draw over the paint. But yeah, that day didn't go that well, sadly. But I would still recommend you trying this technique because you can come up with really fun things, and it's good to like work your brain. Like it's kind of totally different from the day before using Pinterest. Like when I use Pinterest, I just draw what I see on the screen. Like I don't think about coming up with any ideas whatsoever. I think it's also a relaxing way to draw, like not having to think of an idea. And then this one is like you just see the shapes of the paint, and then you need to come up with something that's gonna fill the shapes. So it's kind of the opposite way of working, but yeah, it's a good exercise also. Yesterday was really not the best day. Like I looked at it again and like, oh boy. But today's a new day. And today I have kind of a cool idea. Like at first I wanted to go work at a cafe to say that like sometimes to spark your creativity you should leave the environment you're always in, so like your office or your house. But I'm really shy to film in public, so I decided to think of something else because it was really stressing me too much, and I don't think I would have been able to do anything nice. Yeah. So for today, what we're gonna do is one thing I think that really helps is looking at books for inspiration, and it doesn't have to be art books. Of course, art books are really great for that, like art books, and I think books about like plants or something or animals. I really like that. But I thought today that like, what if you don't have art books? Like right now, where I live, like I'm from Canada, but right now I live in Japan, and of course I didn't brought with me everything I had in Canada. Like all the books I bought when I was in art school, they're still there because it's way too heavy. But I do have a really nice breakfast cooking book, and I thought that I could, like, it's a good thing for people who don't have art books. Like you don't need an art book to do something nice, to do art. So it can be anything you have at home. And for me, food is really inspiring, so I thought I would take this book and then we can look a little bit at it together, but I'll try to find, like, I'm not even gonna think about an image that inspires me. I'm just gonna draw it. I'm just gonna open somewhere and draw what's there. Today I think we're gonna do one color of colored pencil. So I think I'm gonna draw everything in pink. That's gonna be today's challenge. Everything in pink or orange? But like yeah. Okay, everything is in pink today. page is not totally full, but like it's getting suddenly really dark outside, and like the thunder is really strong, so I think the lighting might get bad. But I did a lot of doodles, and I like this more than I thought. Like, I think I'm gonna do this again with really random books that I have in my house. I think like cooking book is actually really good because there's usually many pictures. Like you could see in this book, there's a lot of pages where there's no pictures because there's too many recipes, but there's still like a lot of options. Like, and it's like a book about breakfast around the world, so there's like many different style of food that you can find. And because it's breakfast, it's not all like really elaborated recipes, so I'm sorry about the thunder. Yeah, so it's kind of easy to draw. Like, it's not fancy food with so many little toppings, so yeah. But I really liked it. It's pretty fun, and it makes you think also like about the shapes of what you're drawing, I think, when you're drawing food, because like rice, you're not gonna draw every single piece of rice. You can draw like a shape and then some small grains of rice, and you can understand that it's rice. So yeah, it was pretty fun, and I think I'm gonna do this again, definitely. Like, when I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna take a book and draw stuff from the book, whatever the book is. Tomorrow is the last day, and I think I'm gonna change my first idea. It was like to go on Instagram, I think, again, but let's see. I'm gonna think about it. So for this last day of the finding inspiration / using a sketchbook vlog, I'm gonna share with you, I think, the one way that like helped me the most recently, and it's by looking at other artists like do this in your style on Instagram. And I found one recently that I really wanted to do, so I think that this week it's gonna be this one. It's from Ambrosia and Nectar, and it's for their 7K on Instagram. And it's this little art. It's so cute, and it's kind of different from my style, so I wanted to try it. And yeah, I think it's really, really very cute. There's like a 2 different version, but yeah, I think that this is one of the, like, when you don't know what you do, just finding inspiration from other people's work is really great. And you can easily find it by using the hashtag for DTIYS.
DTIYS, YIS, ABCDEFGHI.
You can use the hashtag DTIYS on Instagram, and then you should be able to find like the artists that are doing some like now, or like when you find some, you can just save them in your Instagram and to your collection, and then go back to it later. So I think that for this, I'm just gonna do a simple black pen drawing.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could affirm? Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. can still take flight, although you're earthbound. Never learn to rise above these crowds, stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground. Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. Although you're earthbound.